Cool. A little bit. Okay, now it's perfect. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is March 26, 2020. The Pacific time 11:09 o'clock a.m. And today, in fact, it is Heshoutang broadcast. The episode 9. Episode 9. In fact, the time episode 9. The time really flies very fast since the first time, and we have since first time we started the Heshoutang broadcast, and it's already 8 times we have done. And Heshoutang doing the live broadcast is for spreading the natural health to the world. And the natural health, it is on basis of Heshoutang system. And also, we're doing this broadcast is for people who have the chance to study online, and so all the live broadcast, and if the people want to do Heshoutang business, if the people want to join Heshoutang, and I hope you can watch uh, all the videos we have done. For easily learning, and you can also go to www.heshoutang.media to read articles. And in the articles, uh, under each system, menu, and that those articles will be taken as the examination information. And also, the articles over there, uh, it uh, recorded it recorded the key information of what we have talked about. And also, all the people, when you watching the live broadcast or our video record, I hope you can subscribe our channel by clicking the subscribe button at the right bottom corner of the video. And and also for the Heshoutang live broadcast, the final goal is we want to uh, build up uh, a natural health climate, as we discussed before. And this natural health climate, we need all the natural health followers, um, experts, doctors, and herbalists, and the business owners. We hope we can combine together to create a natural health climate. That is another goal. Yesterday, we explained the first very important concept in Heshoutang system. It is about the mind. The mind, in fact, in another name, we can call the spirit. And the spirit, we have three kind of, we explained. The first one is self-spirit or self-mind. The second is parent's mind or parent's spirit. The third kind of it is um, educated mind. And we see the mind explanation is first important because the mind or the spirit dominates the action, and the action makes the results. And the mind is the first important key for your health and for your wealth. So before you're doing anything, you should adjust your mind first to see if your mind it is clear or not. And also yesterday we explained the mind, the self-mind, the self-mind, and the self-mind controls your body only before 3 years old, or when you sleep, or when you practicing the qigong in higher level, or when the risk, when the crisis happen. And the most of the time, I feel, especially when you wake up and it is educated man control your body. And when the self-man controlling your body, you have full power from nature originally. When when your educated mind controlling your body, your self recovery system, your energy is in a lower level and it is limited. So for the people to call your own self mind back, we give the suggestion, we give the advice that we should respect the God, we should respect the parents, we should respect the people, we should respect the everything around you. We should have a grateful and we should have a thankful mind for everything connected with you. And then we keep we keep the the mind spontaneous, peaceful, happy, broad-minded, selfless. By trying to make our own mind to have this kind of properties. When you keep reminding of yourself should have this kind of properties, or when you keep remembering this kind of properties, and your self mind is on the way to you. So that is our suggestion. It is very important. It is very important. Today, we will explain the second concept in Heshoutang system. And in fact, all the concept we are explaining, or we will explain, it will help you to know the life. It will help you to know the health. It will help you to know the sick. Because when you know what is health, and then you will know what is sick, what is sickness. Um, today we will explain the water and fire energy in quantum system. In fact, water and fire energy, we get this kind of concept from the traditional Chinese medicine. In the traditional Chinese medicine, there is two kind of basic elements. Elements. It is called yin and yang. For people to easily understanding, will not use the yin and yang words to describe the elements of the life. We use the water energy to represent yin. Human body includes water and fire energy. Sorry. Mm. The human body includes and fire energy. In fact, maybe there is many other kind of talkings. You see, the energy not only these two, but in fact, all of your body material or the energy it can be classified as these two. So that is why we see the water and the fire energy is two the basic is the two basic elements for forming your life, for forming your body, for forming the human being. In fact, it is for forming the whole world. The whole world, basically, they have only two kinds of energies. One is water energy, the other is fire property energy. Fire property energy. When the fire energy and the water energy in your body to do the interaction, and then the life happened. The life is generated. Generated. What kind of interaction? The interaction including a lot kind of a lot kind of rules. Here we will not explain deeper about that. We just want to know water and fire energy, these two elements form your human being bodies, and the interaction make you have life, make the whole world, the whole universe have life, have life. Since water and fire energy, they have interaction. When they're doing interaction, it is possibly maybe water energy, maybe fire energy, it will be not okay, or it will be overused. Overused. Generally, when the water and fire energy is in balance level, or we can say water and fire energy balance. If these two basic life elements is in balance level, in fact, the balance level is very difficult to describe, but you can simply understand as 50-50. You can simply understand that. In fact, it is not so exact, but for easily understanding, you can consider or you can think as 50-50. Like if there is 100 energy in your whole body, then 50 is water energy and 50 is fire energy. But anyway, if water and fire energy is in balance or is balanced, and then your body will be in healthy situation. To the balance, in the balance. The human body life, if it is healthy, the fire and body energy is in balance. The balance is a very important word for the very important word to describe almost everywhere. If your life is not in the balanced level, your health will have issues. Your company, if you cannot make the company different people's relationship in a balanced level, your company will be in trouble. Your family also, the whole country, the whole world, if not in peace, if not in balance, the war will happen. If you cannot manage, if you cannot manage your company, different people and different business different joints, different points of your company in a balance level, your company are sick. If a country cannot make their people in a balance level for work, the country will be sick, will be sick. The whole world, if the between countries, they cannot create a balance relationship. What is balance? Gain in gain and offer and gain. It must be in balance. If 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 you only want gain, you never want to offer, and it will be in loose balance. Between countries also, if this country and that another country, this country always want something from that country, but they now offer, and then another country will feel imbalanced. And then when you feel imbalanced, the conflicts will happen, the battle will happen, the war will happen. So the balance is not only used to describe the health status of your body. It is describe if your family is healthy or not. It will describe if your business, if your company is healthy or not. It will describe the country, the whole world. Oh, sorry. Balance. Um, Let me use this. Balance is a very important one. Here is a picture that is the fire energy and the water energy. The interaction to generate life in a balanced level, and then the whole body is healthy. Is healthy. Is healthy. Is healthy. In the second time broadcast, in the second time broadcast, and we explained the health definition, the health definition in the Heshoutang system. At that time, if you are wrong, if you're healthy or not, your own body. So focus your own feelings. And also in Heshoutang health system, to see if you are healthy or not, you will see your organ functions, or if your body can function well or not, if your body can do functions properly or not. Like if you can eat well, digest well, go to bathroom well, if you can breathe well, if you can sleep well, uh, if you can think well, if you can hear well, if you can see well, if you can walk well, and if you can uh, if you have no numbness, no any discomfort in your body, and if you have energy or not, all these kind of descriptions is your body function, is your body function. And in fact, if your all of the body functions working properly, generally you no need worry anything else so much, because to adjust everything else, to do any kind of efforts, to do any kind of solutions, it is for your body work properly. So if your body organs can can do functions properly or not, that is only the target for you to work. If your body function working fine, if your body can do functions properly, that's fine. That's fine. That is the Heshoutang. That is the health definition from Heshoutang system. And here we mention fire and water energy is in balance level, and then you are healthy. We can see this kind of talking or this kind of explanation is a deeper mechanism. Is a deeper mechanism for you can have proper functions. Your body have proper functions. Your body can do functions properly. And the mechanism in the Heshoutang system, it is your water and the fire energy is in a balance level. Is in a balance level. Is in a balance level. So balance is very, very important. Balance, this kind of word, is really very good verse. And also, I think all the people easy understand also. Easy understand for about this kind of explanation. Um, this is about water and fire energy in Heshoutang system. The next concept of Heshoutang system is about 5 human systems. In Heshoutang system, we only use 5 human systems. We only use 5 organ systems, obviously. Many other kind of knowledge explanation, they have 6 or more. But in Heshoutang, we only take 5 to explain the life, to explain how the body works, to explain how the body works. The first system, organ system, is stomach and spleen system. Stomach and spleen. Stomach is easy understand for the people. Spleen, remember, spleen here does not refers to that immune system organ which located here. It doesn't refers to that. In fact, the spleen, it is a functional unit which work together with stomach. Which work together with stomach. And also, all of the Heshoutang system, the knowledge, the concept, description, it describes everything in a functional level, not exactly refers to the organs what you have. Even the stomach, when you hear the stomach, You will only can consider you will only can consider a bag, a bag locates here, locates here. But even the stomach is by talking about the functional level, the functions. We're not talking about organs, how it is. I just give one kind of point to explain, one kind of one kind of point to explain, because later we will do the deeper explanation for each system. The stomach in Heshoutang natural health knowledge. What is stomach? Stomach is for is for is for digesting the food and to put the digested food going down, going down. This is stomach. This is stomach. So this stomach is not, we're not describing as a bag. We describe it as a function, as a function. So stomach, what is stomach? Stomach is for it's for digesting the food and and pushing the digested food going down, going down. What is spleen? What is spleen? Spleen, as I said, is not this kind of immune system organ which are described in conventional medicine. The spleen is for absorption and 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 is for absorption and taking the nutrients into the blood, into the blood. Into the blood, into the blood to go where? To go up, up to go where? To go to the heart, to go to the lungs, to go to the lungs. Absorb. So spleen is for absorption and taking the nutrients and the energy from the food into the blood, up to the heart, and then after the nutrients taken into the blood goes to the heart goes to the lungs connect with oxygen, and then your body can use it. So the spleen is for absorption and taking the nutrients into the blood to be transferred into the heart. This is the spleen. This is the spleen. The spleen is a functional description. It is not an organ description. We use SS to represent stomach and spleen system. Or we can see SS is an abbreviation of the stomach and the spleen system. When we give abbreviation, because we have the software, and in the software, if you use so long words to describe, it's taking too much space. And also our members, when they're describing the mechanism of the problems, they also just can use SS to represent the stomach and spleen system. The second system is long and large intestine system. Large intestine system. The lung and the large intestine system, in fact, also, but not referring to the organs we describe as the functional unit, as the functional unit, as the functional unit. And for lungs, as everybody knows, it's for breathing. It is for breathing. The breathing, there is inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. The inhale and exhale, this kind of two kind of opposite actions, two kind of opposite behaviors we can see. It it forms the lungs function. But 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 for only lungs, it cannot execute this function so well. When doing inhale, when doing inhale, when doing inhale. In fact, this kind of inhale function, it is it needs the large intestine help. Large intestine, it need must to be cleaned, to be opened, to be smoothed, to be smoothed, to be smoothed. If the large intestine is stuck, it's like the serious constipation, by the constipation, and then your breath will be seriously affected, seriously affected. And the lungs energy, they need connect with stomach energy to make the energy up, and then in fact the large intestine will help the lungs to going down. If the only up and no down, the lungs, the breath cannot keep going, cannot keep going. And that is why we put lung and large intestine together. In fact, sure, in traditional Chinese medicine, they put together too. Remember the Heshoutang system, the information is from traditional Chinese medicine. It's from there. So some information we use. And in fact, the lungs and large intestine, in the function, it's like a couple. It's like a couple. The kidney and bladder system. The kidney and bladder system. Sure. The LL is an abbreviation for lung and large intestine system. And we use it for easily write, especially when people using they're using our management system to do the business. It needs some short abbreviations to make the things easier. The next one is kidney and bladder system. In fact, the basic function for kidney is to generate the urine. Basic function for kidney is to generate urine. Sure, the kidney have a lot of other functions, which we will explain deeply later when we explain each system, the detailed information. The kidney basic function is for generating the urine. The bladder, the basic function is for storage of the urine. and to put the urine out. That is bladder, right? And KB is a brief, is an abbreviation for kidney and bladder system. The next one is liver and gallbladder system. Liver and gallbladder system. The liver, the liver, basic function for this organs, for the liver, it is storage the blood and release the blood also, yes. If you only storage, you cannot release, you cannot release, that is, that cannot generate life, cannot. And the gallbladder, the basic function for it, as everybody knows, it will supply the gallbladder juice to help digestion, right? But remember, in fact, the gallbladder itself, it doesn't produce the gallbladder juice. The gallbladder juice is the factory is from liver. It's liver. It's liver. So liver will generate the gallbladder juice, and then it is stored in gallbladder, and then when it is necessary, the gallbladder will release the gallbladder juice into the uh, intestines and digestion, to help digestion. And LG is an abbreviation for liver and gallbladder system. The next one is heart and small intestine system. Heart and small intestine system. The heart and small intestine system. And the heart basic function, as people know, is for managing the body circulation. Yeah, to supply the to supply uh, the to supply the nutrients, oxygenize the blood to all of the organs. At the same time, it will receive the non-nutrients blood back, and then put it into the push and give the lungs to do the oxygen. So anyway, he's in charge for circulation, as everybody knows. But later we will explain what people do not know, or what people do not familiar with. And small intestine. In fact, as everybody knows, it is also for digestion. It is also in fact, for absorption. Okay, and and the HS is an abbreviation for heart and the small intestine system. So for this topic, we we need the people to know the Heshoutang system use 5 systems to describe the life. The first one is stomach and spleen system, and the abbreviation is SS. The second one is lung and large intestine system. The abbreviation is LL. The third one is kidney and bladder system. The abbreviation is KB. The fourth one is liver and gallbladder system. The abbreviation is LG. The fifth one is heart and small intestine system. The abbreviation is HS. So you need to know what kind of system we use to describe the life, describe life, and deeper explanation for each system, what their what it works um, for your body, and I think that tomorrow we will start to explain about that one by one. Um, Here there is this picture. In fact, medicine knowledge, and also here is used the Chinese words to explain relationship, the relationship, the relationship between the different different systems. And for here, in fact, for this kind of information explanation, we will only to give the teacher give the lessons for the deeper level, deeper level, deeper level, and um, late in that the very high level, we will explain this. But for now, with this kind of information, and it's enough for our people to start. So for next is energy in five systems and what we call. In fact, because we explained the two basic elements of the energy to form the human beings, to form the whole world, and also the five systems we just explained um, in the human bodies, and in fact, whatever the water energy and the fire energy, it exists all over body, everywhere of your body, everywhere of your body. For stomach and spleen system, and the water and fire energy in this system, generally we call SS water energy and SS fire energy. That is what we call. Uh, and also the interaction of the water of SS water energy and SS fire energy make the SS system works. For lungs and large intestine system, the water energy and fire energy we call LL water energy and LL fire energy. And also the interaction between the LL water energy and LL fire energy, it makes the LL system works. And the kidney in the kidney and the bladder system, and the water energy and the fire energy we call kidney water energy and kidney fire energy. The interaction between the kidney water energy and the kidney fire energy, it makes kidney system works. Energy, liver and the gallbladder system. The water energy in energy system we call energy blood energy. That is chemical. The blood belong to water energy. Generally, so water energy in the liver and gallbladder system generally we call energy blood energy. And the fire energy we call energy fire energy. And energy blood energy and energy fire energy, their interactions, they makes the energy works. They makes the liver and the gallbladder system works. The water energy and the fire energy in heart and the small intestine system we call HS water energy and HS fire energy. The same thing. Interaction between the HS water energy and HS fire energy, it make the HS system work. HS system work. HS system work. So let's see. So uh, these two kind of basic concepts in the Cartman system, that is today the information we want to explain. And I think it is easier for people to remember about this. And also, after you remember about this, later when we using this kind of information to explain this, to explain that, it will be very easier for you because you need to know how many basic systems in the human body, and all these problems is which kind of system. This kind of functions is running by which system. So when this kind of function is not well properly, is not being done properly, or this system get something wrong. So so in fact, the Cortison system is not difficult. We trying to to get the basic simple information and use the simple words to make the people understand. And especially after the whole system is explaining down, is done, it's done for explanation. You will know, oh, Cortison is doing like this way for making uh, for making the business, and and this way is the Cortison way is different with any program or with any system what the other companies are running. So if you can watch carefully, you will know we make like this. It's really difficult. Like for pattern system, we at least I spent 11 years, even more. In fact, we can say 15 years, 15 years to keep thinking how can make the people easily understanding, how can get the big development um, for the natural. That is long time study. So in fact, the Heshoutang, the system, Heshoutang, the work is a creative work. Is a creative work. When it is creative, what is creative? And know any other people are doing? Know any other people are doing? That is creative. So there's no creative. There is uh, anything anything will be new, right? Anything will be new. But anyway, after we explain the system, you understand Heshoutang, understand Heshoutang understands the nature like this way, and it will be really easier, really easier. And before today's broadcast finish, and I want strongly uh, suggest suggest strongly suggest for what? Because right now the coronavirus is really terrible, spreading in all over the world. And as I said before, just what you should do for protection yourself. Whatever you get masks, you get protection coat, and you store the food, and you store the water, and whatever. Just wait, but not forget. I just want to advise people not forget to do as our explanation before to make your body stronger. Like do just what you should do. Do not with fear, because fear will mess up your mind. Will make you losing control from the body, looking to control for action, and will reduce your immune system energy. So you can do anything. You can do anything you think is right, but without fear. Without fear. With peaceful mind, quick action. I mean, maybe the people will ask, if I have peaceful mind, Can quick action? Sure, you can try. If you're really peaceful, your action will be really fast. Your action will be really fast. Second, ginger tea. Ginger and brown sugar tea. Not forget every tea 1 cup. That is for all people. This kind of stuff really can boost your immune system. The third way is not overwork. Not overwork. Because overwork, even the over letter, over amusement, right? Any abuse action you do will reduce, will reduce, will reduce your immune system energy, your own energy for protecting your own body. The next one is for doing the street ball exercise. If you cannot go outdoors, just do indoors exercise. Later, we will, I know some good exercise. I will, I know the gym also. And, when we explaining the Heshoutang the system, like what right now we are explaining, and I will give some more information about the exercise too. I will give the easily to do and the good effect. I will explain. Maybe the next time, maybe next time, I will end the topic. It is according to the information, how much we will explain that day. And this suitable exercise. Suitable exercise will boost the circulation. Circulation, once it's very smooth, very good, and it will help your organs to get nutrients. Then the immune system, whatever your energy, will be stronger. So keep your own body stronger. Keep your own body strong. Enemies want to attack you. They have to think. Maybe they have to hesitate. They have to hesitate. So remember, besides, when doing the other kind of protection ways, not forget to build up your own body energy. You see how the energy you can build up in a short time? Yes. In fact, your body energy is built up by every minute. Every minute, correct action will build up your energy. You never think, oh, I need to build up my body energy, need 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years. If you think like that way, you will have never strong body. Just do the correct way from right now. From right now, the minute. Consider not abuse your energy to eat well, to exercise well, and ginger tea every day 1 cup. And you can boil your ginger tea with all your house to full of ginger smell also. To create a ginger weather, to create a ginger climate in your house. That is also helpful. And but anyway, not forget to build up your body strong. Besides you doing anything else. Thank you for today, and the people do not forget to subscribe our channel. Do not forget to visit www.heshoutang.media. Thank you. Oh, let's pray for all the people all over the world to win the health. Pray the virus also to pass away as soon as possible. Thank you.